my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be the makeup releases of this coming week, of last week, a few updates, some sneak peeks, all of that, and mostly of the indie community, because that is where my heart lies. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Leorah, as I already said, and my heart is with color, as you maybe can see. So anyway, that is what you get here, and also a lot of other things, because I do have a beauty and lifestyle channel, so please feel free to check out my other content. And with all of that being said, let me just give you my weekly update, my Oreo update. It is, I think, the 6-week update. This is how he looks now. He has just started a couple of days ago. No, you know what, when you see this, it's about a week ago that we started to go to the litter box. Not we, but he. And he's doing that so well. I'm so proud of him. The little guy learned that like within 2 days. He knew what to do. It was really great. And also for a few days now, he is starting to eat solid foods together with kitten formula. So we're doing well. You know, we're really doing well. I'm super happy, and he's thriving. Super thriving. And it's so funny that, you know what, last time I told you that his fur is turning gray a little bit, and he gets this like a tiger pattern kind of a tuxedo mix, I don't know. So he's really cute, and the thing is that those white hairs are much longer than the other ones. I don't know, what kind of mixture are you? What are you, sweetie? Oh, so cute. You want to look in the camera? Look in the camera, sweetie, look. Cutie. All right, so I hope that the autofocus picked him up. He's just the cutest. So cute. I wish he could stay, but I need my hands. So I'm going to call my little assistant, which is my daughter, Shelhevet. Come, sweetie. Come. All right, you want to say hi? Hi. Hi. All right, she's gonna take him upstairs, and we're going to go to work, because we sweeties have a lot to talk about. There is so much going on in the indie world, and I definitely need to talk with you about everything. Yeah, because I just can't control myself when it comes to makeup. So let's fire up Instagram, and we see what we can do. Okay, so I hope you brought time. You know, those videos on my channel are always like a mile long, and we just need to take our time to talk about that stuff. Okay, so let's talk about the Bad Girl palette. And you know what, I'm not sure if this is 100% new now. This could, I think this launched at the end of July, but I think I just didn't see it yet, you know. So by the way, thank you so much for all the tags, and also people who are sending me on PM and things like that. You know, it is so helpful, because I'm not the one who browses around and has a lot of time to do this. So thank you so much for everybody who does the work for me. I'm just here presenting and putting it into words, but it's really all about you. Okay, so this is Bad Gal Luxe. This is the palette. I think it's just called Official Palette. I don't see a real name here. Anyway, this launched on July 31st, and I just wanted to show you, because in case you are looking for a sort of smaller, because for me that is a small palette, of course, a smaller palette but colorful with a nice range from light to dark, this might be your thing. And it is all matte as far as I can see. I think this is really pretty in case you're looking for something like this, and in case it is still available. I don't know, you know, this might be the right thing for you. So anyway, this is retailing for $25. I think when it launched it was $17, and now it's $25, and that is all I have. I think that's all I have. So that is Bad Gal Luxe. It's so hard for me to say that. Anyway, we're moving on to Zodiac Cosmetics. I have not spoken about that brand for quite some time, not on purpose. It's just, you know, whatever. So, but now she's coming out with a Halloween palette. I don't have an official picture yet, but she's working on it, and she has posted like an assortment of shades. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this, and she sort of says, you know, what should I put into the palette? If you want to give her some input, go to her Instagram and answer her. Sandra is the owner of Zodiac Cosmetics, and she's a friend of mine. We have collaborated here already in a makeup video. She has a very cute son, Forest. Anyway, that is the color range, I guess, that she wants to put, or she thinks about putting in the palette. I also don't know exactly how many colors there are going to be at the end, you know, in the palette, but I think what she has there looks really, really nice, and let's see what she comes up with. I'm totally vibing, of course, with the greens and the blues, the purple, you know. Yeah, but everything looks very fall-like, very on theme, so that is what it is. Okay, that was Classic Cosmetics. Let's move on to Ofra, because Ofra has launched a liquid to baked palette. That sounds so funny. Liquid to baked palette. Yeah, so anyway, this is called Glamour Glitch, and this has launched, wait, when has this launched? On August 24th, which is a couple days ago. Okay, so anyway, this has launched. It retails for $29, and this is already available. So yeah, for me, this is not so inspiring, but I'm sure a lot of people will really, really like this. I'm sure that the shimmer formula of Ofra Cosmetics is really, really good. I mean, I've heard people rave about this. I don't know. I don't know if this is not exactly my color scheme though. So it's very, very light overall, and that's just not really exactly me. And anyway, but this is what it is. In case you're interested, $29. Then something that is super, super interesting to me, and that is from Melt. They're coming up with the Royal Blush Duos, and they're all like in a Royal bee, this one's honeybee kind of vibe, which is so beautiful. They are doing such a good job, you know. I have nothing from Melt. Why don't I have anything from Melt? Sweeties, tell me. I mean, it is expensive. It's expensive makeup. And when it comes to the palettes, I mean, I've bought now more expensive palettes than the Melt palettes. But the thing is that I've always gotten different vibes, you know? It feels like some palettes are really, really good, and those sell out and have been sold out forever. And then the ones that are not so good, you know, they are available, and I don't want to buy those. So I don't know what to do. I really want to try that brand. Two of these three blush duos look so good, like for my skin tone, for my vibe. I so badly want to try. So badly want to try. So there is Buzzkill, which is a coral nectar and peach champagne. Yeah, please. Yes, please. All right, then we have Queen Bee, which is a warm bronze and a honey gold, and then the Raw Honey, which is a mauve bronze and pink beige. I think I would go for the first one and the last one, I think, because the other one I think is just too warm for me, maybe. But on the other hand, I would like to have it all. Let's face it, you know, why should I even pretend that I don't? Okay, so that is Melt Cosmetics. Do I have anything more to say about that? This is coming soon. It's going to be $39 each. $39 for a blush duo. Well, yeah, you know. All right, or $125 for the bundle. Yeah, that's just, you know, I can't do that. Sorry, I can't, but I wish I could. I really do wish I could. Okay, going from expensive to more expensive, and that is Chantecaille. I still don't know. Chantecaille, I think. I don't know. Anyway, you all told me last time when I spoke about this brand in the comments how to pronounce it. I forget stuff like this. I'm so sorry. So anyway, they have launched their Safari Chic collection. It looks like this, and while this is absolutely not me, besides the price, also the vibe of the release, I think it is very, very on theme, very pretty in its own way for what it is, you know? I think it just totally makes sense. I would never buy a 3-pan palette in my life. Like, I can't do anything with this, you know. So but anyway, again, this is not for me, but for what it is and for the right person, this is going to be, I'm sure, really, really beautiful. Also the lipsticks, just the colors of the lipsticks are amazing, really, really pretty. So the eye trio costs $75, sweeties. And then there is a lip veil, $48 each. It's available now, in case you have some money left. Okay, next thing is from Lethal Cosmetics, and they are going to come out soon with this is the Affinity Collection, or part of the Affinity Collection. I'm sure there's going to be more than lipsticks, I guess. So it says here, these 9 brand new Spire lipstick shades span a vast spectrum of undertones and depths so that you can find your perfect nude. Surprise, they go live on our website tomorrow, which is wait, oh, this is live already. This is live already. Anyway, these look amazing. These look absolutely amazing. These are all my favorite colors when it comes to lipsticks. I mean, the very dark ones might be a little bit too dark for my comfort zone, but I still think they're super, super pretty. Super, super pretty. And I do agree that here in this release, really every skin tone can find something, you know? Really, really pretty. The the salmon shade, so pretty. The pinkish neutrals, so pretty. Really, really liking it. Okay, Urban Decay. Let's talk about Urban Decay. And they have just revealed their upcoming Stone Vibes collection. I think I have seen actually people reviewing the palette or showing the palette already on YouTube. American YouTubers, of course, because nothing gets to us where we live, because everything happens in America, seriously. So that is what it is. This is how it looks. I think, again, it looks nice for what it is. Is it for me? For me, it's probably a little bit too muted, but for what it is, it's cute. The formats in the palette are a little bit too standard for me. I wish it would be a little bit different, you know, but it's, after all, it's Stone Vibes, you know, so you know, what can you do? If you put a name like this on a release, then you better also deliver in that release, you know, on theme. Does anyone understand what I'm saying? So anyway, that is what it is. And then there we have the palette, of course. We have a highlighter, we have eye pencils, and we have lip glosses. That's what we have. And the palette, do I have prices? I don't think I have prices. So anyway, this should be already available when you're seeing this. Okay, next thing that was like, oh, really? How dead is the horse? Okay, so anyway, NARS. NARS has come out with new additions to the Climax family. Yeah. It just makes me so happy. It's like nothing. I've never been that happy. So this is the Climax Extreme collection or something release. So we have the Climax Extreme eyeshadow palette, limited edition, 12 shades, mattes and shimmers and metallics. I'm getting a panic attack. I can't really. Okay, $59, and then the Climax Extreme mascara. What does it have to do with anything? What does it have, like, why? I don't understand this. Is that all you can sell your products with? Orgasms, Climax, try with menopause maybe, you know? Try to give yourself a challenge. This makes me crazy. Okay, the mascara retails for $24, and yeah. Yeah, okay. We're moving on to the next thing, and that is a brand I've never spoken about, and that is, I think, Byredo. I don't know exactly how to pronounce this. You will find everything, of course, in the description box or in a pinned comment, depending on where I have room. Okay, so Byredo is coming out, and I think this is a first for that brand. It's a luxury brand, as far as I know. They're coming out for the first time with makeup. This is how it looks. We have lipsticks or lip balms, we have a mascara, we have also lipsticks, and we have color sticks. What is a color stick? The color sticks. 16 shades, universal blendable, can be used on eyes, lips, the silver tubes. Ah, okay. So anyway, that is the bottom right, I think. That is the color sticks. I don't know what to make out of this. I have no idea. Then of course we have this small little palette. Yeah. I don't know. It's not for me. This is, of course, also not in my price range, and the palette is just too small. There's nothing I can do with this, while the shades are pretty, but you know, just wanted to show you in case you're interested. Something that I'm actually really, really interested in is the Fresh Fantasy collection coming up from Kaleidos. Kaleidos is going, I think on September 8th, is going to start the pre-sale for this stunning new collection. I'm not getting this in PR. Why? Why? Really? Kaleidos, seriously, you know, do you see my eyeshadow? Do you believe that I could rock your stuff? Really? Anyway, yeah, so that is Kaleidos. I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. I'm going to probably try to get myself the purple one, because while I'm not getting this in PR, I'm only going to buy what I like the most, and that is definitely the purple palette. Yeah, and then there's also all kinds of other stuff. There is going to be, let me just scroll through this. There's also going to be, I think, face palettes, 3 different ones, a cool and light one, a warm and medium one, and a warm and too deep one, which is cute. And then we also have like lip glosses or lucid lips, I think this is what they call them. Really pretty. Love the whole collection. It's very cohesive. It's just like it belongs together. It's so like it grew from one tree. You know, this is how it looks, and I love it. I love it so bad. So I hope I'm going to get myself this purple palette. I hope so. I really hope, because stuff like this sells out so fast. So anyway, that is that. Then I wanted to also show you this from Yves Saint Laurent, and this is a sneak peek for the holiday 2020 collection. Yeah, do we have a name for this? Dress Me Wild. The Dress Me Wild holiday collection. And this is what we have. This is all I know. We are going to have a face and eye palette. There's going to be a compact of some sort. There's going to be lipsticks, of course. So I will most probably update you or not, depending on how it looks. But just so you know, this is coming in October. Okay, next thing is, Nikkie Tutorials. Nikkie Tutorials has collaborated with Beauty Bay, and they're coming out together with this palette. So this is, I think, a limited edition palette. Today when I'm filming this is the Monday before you're seeing this. Today this palette is going to go live. I'm going to try to get myself this palette. You know, the first thing I thought, honest, this is not what I expected. I thought it would be deeper. I thought it would be more dramatic. I thought it would be more colorful, because really more than a third of this palette is super, super light, you know? So while I do believe that she, as a very, very fair person, does not need to be like when she comes out with her palette, she does not have to make an all-inclusive palette. She doesn't have to. It's her palette with her name on it, right? So I'm giving her that, but I just thought that she is different, like that she has different needs, preferences, you know? I thought it would be more colorful. But anyway, I mean, she's very, very classy, and she knows her way around makeup like more than anyone else probably. So it's amazing that she gets to do this, and she has gone through a lot lately anyway. So I'm really, really happy for her. I'm going to try to get myself this palette. I though have to agree with Angelica, who said in this week's new makeup releases videos of hers, that she said, you know, does it really make sense for her to get that palette, because it's going to be limited edition, and by the time she gets it, is there any need for a review anymore or for a first impression anymore? Because by then it's probably going to be sold out, you know, and then they're not going to restock if it's limited edition. So I don't know, but anyway, I think I still want to do looks with this, you know. So I'm going to try. I hope I can get my hands on this. By the way, you hear my kids. It's because I have kids. Okay, the Zodiac Cosmetics. This is the palette from the Zodiac Cosmetics, and this is the Sex. What is it? What is it called though? I'm not 100% sure. Is it Desire? No, I don't know. I don't know what this palette is called. If I find it, I'll leave it in the description box. I think this is a very, very pretty palette, sweeties. If you are a bit of a lighter skin tone, because this I don't think is made for like really deep dark skin tones, okay? But if you're like medium to light, this could be a really, really nice palette for you. I think this is super pretty. I would love this palette, you know? It's a bit like, I don't know, not 100%, but it gives me a little bit of the Good Sports palette from Colourpop vibes, but better. I love this. I love this. It's super, super pretty. And in that connection, I also wanted to show you this. This is coming soon. This is, I think, a lipstick or a lip gloss or a liquid lipstick, also from the Zodiac Cosmetics. Really, really nice. Also together in combination, really, really pretty. The palette, I think, is already live, so just so you know. Then I wanted to also update you on Rosewood Cosmetics. Spoken about that brand so many times on my channel here already. And she's coming out with the fall winter collection, which looks like this. This is dropping on September 1st, which is already live when you're seeing this. They're going to retail for $6 each. I think it's really, really pretty. And of course, she's a woman of color. She is very, very inclusive in what she's doing. She has a super, super big range of products, lip products, and I don't know, I'm not 100% sure how her face products and how she's going on with this. I know she was working on highlighters and on a palette even. I'm not 100% sure what is with that. I think she came out with a highlighter palette too. So anyway, but this is the fall winter collection for this year, and I think it's super pretty. Really, really pretty. She always rocks it. Always. And I'm following her for a long time already. So yeah. Okay, so next thing, new brand is Questa Cosmetics. I just found this because I got tagged in this post. Thank you so much. This is also a black owned brand based in Florida. Okay, so they're releasing these eyeshadow palettes and liquid lipsticks and more products coming soon. So they're basically launching their brand with these products. I think the liquid lipsticks look so good. That purple though. And it looks metallic, you know, I love it. Liquid lipsticks that are not matte, sweeties, throw it at me. You know, I'm so sick and tired of the matte liquid lipsticks. So sick and tired. I know I'm wearing a matte lipstick today, but it's not liquid and it's not matte. It's like a velvet kind of feel, you know, but matte liquid lipstick is just like, you know, can we do something else now? Okay, so this looks really, really nice. Really nice. Also, the palettes look really cute. One is a little bit more vibrant, colorful. The other one is still colorful, but a little bit more darker. Really nice. I don't have prices, but this, I think this has launched already. So feel free to check out Questa. I think it's called Questa Cosmetics. Okay, the next thing is an update from last time. We spoke about Jellywink Cosmetics, and before I even launched the video, they had already told us how, or showed us how the complete palette looked, because last time I only showed you a few shades, and this is now how the whole palette looks. Just wanted to update you on this one because last time it was just too late. I cannot, once it's edited and exported, you know, from the editing software, I'm not going back in and doing changes. It's just, you know, it's a lot of work. So that's why now the update. This is the Girasol palette from Jellywink Cosmetics. Just so you know, this is how she looks. I think, you know, it's nice that they have also a nice range from light to dark. Makes it very workable for a wider range of people. Yeah, so this is how she looks. I think it's cute. This is already available when you're seeing this. The next thing that is very vibrant, that is from 90s Baby Cosmetics, and this is their new palette. This is the Arcade Classics eyeshadow palette featuring 15 mattes including, 15 shades including mattes, shimmers and pressed glitters. Let me see what the pressed glitters are. I think it's the yellow in the top row, the silver in the middle row, and the blue on the bottom row to the right side. I think those three are the pressed glitters. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I think this is cute, really vibrant, really pretty. I have nothing against this. This is cute. It's cute. Yeah. Okay, that is that. This is going to retail, I think, for $25, and this is already available as far as I know. Then there is something coming soon from, this is Janie's Deja Vu Boutique, I think. Okay, so they're coming out, or she's coming out with this palette soon. This is not yet live, and I want to say this is called Diamond Under Construction. Maybe, because I think this might be Spanish. I'm not so good with languages, but anyway, this is how it's called, I think. And this is 39 shades, mattes and shimmers, no pressed glitters. There is of course this whole row also of shimmer shades. I think these are all shimmers. Let me just zoom in. Yeah, these are all shimmers. The bottom row, I think. Maybe, I think so. On the bottom row, and then there are also another few shimmers among the smaller shades. Really, really colorful, vibrant, nothing against it. I love stuff like this. What can I do? You know, love big palettes, love colors. There's nothing that I don't like. Okay, the next one is a sneak peek, and that is a collaboration between Maniacs Cosmetics and someone, Elena G. I don't know who that is, but anyway, so she's an artist and they're collaborating and they're coming out with a palette together, and this is the Inspire palette. I don't know what this is gonna look like. This is only the outer packaging, what I have here. Hard to say what's coming. I'm going to, of course, let you know. This palette will contain 15 stunning colors with a mix of mattes and shimmers and pearl finishes, and it's going to be available for pre-sale at some point. I don't know now, I guess, for $28. Okay, so we shall see what is in there. In case I find something before I finish editing, I will still put it here. Next thing, a nice fall palette. That is from Yas Glitters, and I'm not 100% sure if I spoke about this already, but I feel like I didn't. This is a limited edition Autumn Nights palette. This is how it's called, and I really do appreciate that she called it Autumn Nights, and it is an autumn palette, you know, and there's nothing wrong with this. Not everything has to be Halloween, not everything has to be creepy or scary or something. I do get it that a lot of people are into this, but I really enjoy when we're just, you know, when we can also do the other thing. You know, it's autumn, you know, let's celebrate autumn. It's beautiful. So this is what she did. I think it's really nice. It's pretty, you know, it's a really nice autumn palette. Nice depth in the palette. Nothing against it. It's really pretty. It looks like there are no pressed glitters in it. Really pretty. Okay, next thing is not a new brand. It's from Sparrow Cosmetics, and there is a new release coming, which is the Amo Italy, I think, palette. This is dropping on the 4th of September. It's, let's see, it's 8 brand new shadows. Why 8? I don't know. Okay, so 4 mattes, 3 metallics, and 1 ultra metallic. All right, so yeah, we shall see. We shall see. I don't know what that means. I think it might be a face palette. I think it might not be an eyeshadow palette, but we shall see. So anyway, 8 shades in the Amo Italy. Oh, so pretty. I wish I could go on vacation. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so that is from Sparrow Cosmetics, coming super soon. Okay, next thing is also a new brand for me, and that is Imena Winter Lash Company, I think. Okay, so there we have the new Deranged Barbs eyeshadow palette. This is already live. I love this. Sweeties, I love pressed glitters, you know. Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful. I think this is so cool. You know, if this would turn me into a Barbie, I don't like Barbies, you know, but this I would do. I think this is gorgeous. Okay, so I don't have a price for this, but this is already live. I think this is really pretty. This is Imena Winter Lash CO. Okay, just so you know, you'll find it in the description box. Then there is also a new palette from Wink Beauty, and this is that palette. Wait, what is it called? Bubblicious Hollywood Dream eyeshadow palette. So this is going to retail for $24, and it's of course a cool leaning palette, which I love. It's really nice. It's cute, you know, for like standing on its own. It has its justification. It's there. It speaks to me, you know. I like it. Really nice. Maybe I wouldn't need the whites in the palette and all of that, but you know, other people do. So that is it's a nice palette. Yeah, Bubblicious Hollywood Dream eyeshadow palette. I think that's what it's called. Okay, next thing is from Glam Eye Cosmetics, and they're going to come out soon with new single eyeshadows. This is already live when you're seeing this. This launched on August 28th, and this is how they look. I don't know if they're going to be more or if that is what it is, but what I see here is really pretty. In case you want to check that out, I don't have prices, but anyway, that is from Glam Eye Cosmetics. The next thing is also a new brand for me, and I don't know how to say this. This is like Emery Beauty, maybe. I don't know. And I don't know who is behind that, is coming out with a neutral palette, which looks like a warm neutral palette, which looks like this. And yeah, 9 pans. It looks like there might be a pressed glitter or 2 in the palette. I think this is a darker leaning palette, you know, so if you're very fair, then you might have to pull in some lighter shades. But overall, if that is the color scheme that you like, this could be really nice for you. I think this is cute. Maybe not necessarily for me right now, because I'm not vibing too much with like warm neutrals at the moment. But anyway, it's a nice palette, and I hope she has, or he has, a lot of success with this release. Okay, another new brand, and that is Ninja Fraser Cosmetics. Please don't hate me for butchering names, okay? It's really It's just Ninja. I think Ninja Fraser Cosmetics, and they're coming out with the Pink Paula palette. This is a sneak peek of the outer packaging. I'm super excited to see what is in there because this looks like pink and green if the outer packaging is any indication for what is in there, and that could be super pretty. Super pretty. We shall see. It's going to retail, I think, for $28. Is that true? No, free shipping for $28 and up. So I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know what this is retailing for. But anyway, this is coming soon, and I hope to update you then once I know what is in that palette. The next thing that I wanted to show you is from Daisy's Baddest Lashes. I think that's what she's called. And she's coming out with this palette. This is Smile Now, Cry Later palette. This is what she's called. Okay, so here we have, of course, a color scheme of purple, red, teal, and then also like a dark brown and a black. I think this is cute. I think this could be very similar to maybe the color scheme in the palette that we just spoke about, the Pink Paula palette. I think like I'm seeing something like this coming, maybe a little bit more green instead of the turquoise shades. But anyway, I think this is cute. The packaging, you know, I'd prefer just normal packaging. Standard packaging is completely fine for me. You know, weird shapes, it's just, I don't know, it always throws me off. It makes me a little bit like anxious. But that's just my problem. So anyway, this is Smile Now, Cry Later. I think that is probably the theme of this year. I don't know. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Do we have breast glitters here? I'm not 100% sure. It looks like those two shades on the bottom could be, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I think it's a cute color scheme, and that is from Daisy's Baddest Lashes. Next thing is another palette that has a bit of a weird shape, and this is like a spray can. You know, this is what it looks like. This is from Kali Lash Plug. I think Kali Lash Plug, and this looks like a graffiti spray can, and it's called the Colorful Queen palette. Now that I can work with. Colorful Queen is good. The color scheme in the palette is a little bit too light for me personally. Okay, I would like to have, you know, 3-4 dark shades in the palette in order to make it more interesting for me personally. But again, not everybody is like me, so this is cute. I'm appreciating every palette that is colorful and interesting, and I like the theme, you know, it's cute. So anyway, this is 12 shades. It retails for $35, and I think this is already available now. Okay, next I want to feature Gabster Touch Cosmetics. That is also a new brand for me personally, and I want to feature a palette that has launched already in July 2020, and I just didn't know. I didn't know about this, and this is the Reggae Edition eyeshadow palette. This has 9 eyeshadows. It's a 9-pan palette, that's what I wanted to say. It retails for $25, and it's inspired by captivating the culture of Jamaica. I think this is cute. I can totally see this, you know? This is just, it's a very sweet summer palette. Besides that, it captures the theme really well, you know? Yeah, so that is that. This has already launched, like I said, in July, but just so you know, in case you missed this too, and in case you're interested, this is from Gabster Touch Cosmetics. Okay, next thing, Alien Cosmetics is collaborating with Bailey Madison, and they're coming out together with this palette. Do I have a name of this? I don't think I do I? No, I don't have a name of this. It's coming soon, I think, and this is the palette. I think this is pretty. It's another super pretty fall themed palette, you know? And I love Alien Cosmetics. Sweeties, have you seen my review of the Summer on Earth palette? I just couldn't stop raving. The looks with those, so pretty. Their 9-pan palettes are awesome, you know, just saying. So this looks super pretty. I think there are 3 mattes in the palette. I want to say the orange, and then that rusty red in the middle, and then that plum shade in the bottom row. That is what it is. I personally would like it if there would be more mattes than shimmers, but that's just me. Yeah, super pretty. That is coming soon. Then we have a sneak peek from Chaotic Cosmetics for their Halloween release. I have no idea, no more information, don't know when this is coming, just this sneak peek from Chaotic Cosmetics. So we'll talk about this again later once I have a little bit more information. Glamlight is coming out with a with a truck. Okay, so they're coming out with the Ice Cream Dream palette. I right now only have a video here where someone is opening this truck, and inside is the palette. It looks like a super pastel palette, which is then probably not going to be for me. But anyway, I kind of appreciated that it's just the outer packaging that is bulky, and it looks like the actual palette could be, maybe, you know what, I'm not sure about what I'm saying right now. Open it already. You know what, I'm not sure. It could also be shaped as like an ice cream cone. It's hard to see right now. But anyway, this is coming soon. I don't know yet anything more about this as of right now. If it is, I don't know. I want to say it doesn't bug me that it's again food themed. I want to really say it, but it's hard for me. It's just hard for me with my background, you know. But anyway, I could try to make myself rise above it, but if it's pastels, I just don't have to, because pastels is usually not my piece of cake, you know. Anyway, okay, next thing is coming soon from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics is their Halloween palette. This is just a sneak peek. Again, if I have any new information, new pictures, I will still include it. This looks like a really nice and dark and grungy palette with some lighter shades. I have no idea what this is going to be. You know, this is also a brand that is really on a regular basis interesting to me. Does any one of you have experiences with this brand, with the formula, with the performance? I would really like to know, because I kind of really want to try this, you know, this brand in general. So I don't know if this release is going to be necessarily for me. You know, Halloween releases are always a little bit iffy for me, because there are just certain themes that I stay away from, even though I do like the palette. And I'm still thinking of that one palette from last year. Who was that? I think it was Be Elegant Cosmetics, who came out with a phenomenal looking palette last year for Halloween. It was of course limited edition, and I just couldn't buy it because it was some kind of creepy theme, and I just don't go there. But I was lusting after that palette for months after. I think still in January I was lusting for that palette. I didn't get it, and I'm still alive, so it's all good. But anyway, you know, it's just I have certain standards and certain things I just don't do. Okay, next thing from Cara Beauty. Cara Beauty is coming out with 3 new palettes. By the way, the palette from last week I did not end up buying. The Dreamscape palette, I was so tempted, and I was ready to click purchase like 3-4 times. I really, you know, because it is, yes, it is a pastel-y palette, but it had such nice depth in it, and I kind of really wanted to try it. But then I thought, Leorah, are you really going to, like, do you need this? No, I need nothing. I have everything, you know. That's not even the question. But are you going to enjoy this enough for you to even spend, I don't know, $24 or whatever it retails for? And then I thought, Leorah, just don't do it. Don't, you know. So anyway, Cara Beauty is coming out with more palettes. The top one is actually super interesting to me. Yeah, also the bottom one, the one in the middle, less so, but I think Cara Beauty is phenomenal. Cara Beauty is phenomenal. I have tried the whole High Times bundle. I love it. You know, I love the formula. I love the performance. I have nothing against it. Really intrigued. There's just no end to this, you know. There is no end to buying makeup, and it's kind of scary. So anyway, they retail for $20 each. Really pretty. That is Cara Beauty. Okay, I should add also to this that this is not going to be available on the Cara Beauty website. It says here in the post it is going to be available on the J Cosmetics, I think J Cosmetics website and Instagram. So I'm going to try to link that in the description box. So I guess they're collaborating in this release or something. But yeah, so this is what it is. I think it's really pretty. What can I say? Really pretty. Okay, next thing is from Coloratory Cosmetics, and they're coming out with these lip products. It's the new Glossy Cream Lip Gloss collection. I think this is cute because it is glossy and it's all my favorite nude colors. All my favorite nude colors. Seriously, you know, if I would have for the rest of my life just these kinds of lip colors, I would be fine. This is my comfort zone, you know, while I like to do something else once in a while, of course, but this is what makes everybody who is, of course, of my complexion, it looks pretty. It just looks pretty, you know. So anyway, we have 8 stunning shades. The formula, of course, they say it's amazing. I don't know about that, but you know, it says here it doesn't dry out, which is nice. And the whole thing costs $55 and each shade costs $8, and that is what you get from Coloratory Cosmetics. We are moving on to Profusion, and Profusion has released this palette. Just wanted to quickly show you. I still haven't tried Profusion. I really want to though, because it is one of those cheaper brands where I really feel like I want to give them a shot, you know. I want to try if it works, if it's, you know, because I love to try cheap makeup, or let's say affordable makeup, because cheap always sounds so bad. So anyway, this is a new release. This is the Minimalist Eyeshadow Palette, which seems to be right, you know. This is of course not for me. This is not my release. Just wanted to show you because maybe it speaks to other people. I think it's mostly called neutrals and some rosy neutrals, and of course some that are leaning more warm. So you get everything, you know, you get everything in this release. I think it's nice. It retails for $13. $13. You know, I love this. I love it when makeup is affordable. You know, this is how it should be. Okay, we're moving on to Monique Boulet MUA, and I want to actually feature 2 things from her. She's coming out with the Behold the Tiger palette. I don't know if it is, I don't know if it's called the Tiger palette or if it's Behold the Tiger palette. I don't know where the Behold belongs, if it's the title or if it's being dramatic. So anyway, this is how she looks. I think this is cute. I think she did again something new here, and I like that, you know, with those 2 bigger shades. I also saw the video on her Instagram how she's creating those tiger themed with the stripes and the spots. Really cute, really cute. Anyway, so that is that. And then I also wanted to show you something which I almost like, I thought this is going to be my last day, and I've just gone to paradise. And this is the new Mermaid Fantasy palette. Sweeties, do you know me? Do you know me a tiny little bit? Do you know that greens and blues, mostly greens but also blues are ranking in second place, are my most favorite shades in the whole world to work with. And she puts them all in one palette. I think she's trying to kill me. Monique, what are you doing? So I love this. There are also pressed glitters in this palette, which I have absolutely no problem with. I think this is absolutely spectacular. And if I could crawl over to her, I think she is still, are you still in Las Vegas? I don't know, because she told me once that she was going to move, but I'm not 100% sure if that went through because of the whole pandemic and stuff. But anyway, I would crawl on my knees to America to get myself this palette. This is beautiful. And you know, I have 2 palettes from her, and I also have some additional things that she sent me, and everything that she gave me was in perfect condition, was beautiful, is still beautiful. So I have no issues there. I think this is absolutely phenomenal. And also the Tiger palette, super pretty. Just saying, in case you want to check her out, I do have a code with her which is not affiliated. I make nothing of this. It gives you 5% of your order. You'll find it in the description box. I think it's Leorah 5 or something. You'll find it in the description box in case you're interested. Then let's talk about Lois Cosmetics, and that is already not the newest release. It's already by now maybe a week and a half old. So she's coming out with her own brush set, which is beautiful. I love that. I mean, I don't really need more face brushes, but eye brushes I would definitely want to try. This is cute, you know? It's synthetic brushes, looks really good. Really pretty. So that is Lois Cosmetics. This is the 3rd release now after her first 2 palettes. I'm really for her. I tried all the 2 palettes that she came out with. They worked super well. I'm absolutely in support for Lois Cosmetics. It's a UK based brand. In case you don't know, super nice owner. Just so you know. Alright, sweeties, let's move on to Yasi Cosmetics. That is, I think, also a new brand for me. And again, thank you so much for tagging me in this post. This is also not the newest release. This has released at the end of July already, but I still wanted to show you because I hadn't seen it, so maybe you haven't either. And they're coming out, or have come out, with the Smile Now, Cry Later palette. This seems to be an ongoing theme right now. But anyway, these are the palettes, you know? It's beautiful. I love them. I love them both. You know, this is what I'm looking for. I love this. I love it. So pretty. So anyway, of course the more pinkish one is the Smile Now palette, and then the purple one is the Cry Later palette. You do have a couple of pressed glitters in each palette, which I personally have no problem with. So yeah, I don't have any prices or anything, but feel free to check out that brand. I think this is really, really cute. I would love to try. Honestly, I would love to try anything. You know, if Chantecaille wants to send me the Safari collection, I'm here to try. Okay, just saying. So I have nothing against trying stuff and being all adventurous and, you know, doing stuff. Anyway, okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is from ambidolish. I think that's what it's called, ambidolish.com. I don't know what that means, but anyway, another beautiful, beautiful fall themed palette. This is what it looks like. It's called Pumpkin Pie. Again, I love it. I love it that it's just a normal fall theme, you know? I love that. There's nothing wrong with this, and we should just also be okay with that, you know? I think this is cute. I personally would like to have maybe that shimmer shade that is to the bottom right to be a matte. You know, to be like the universal super dark shadow in the palette. But besides that, I think it is a really, really nice range. It's also a nice ratio between mattes and shimmers, because you have 8 mattes and 4 shimmers as far as I can see. It's a nice theme, you know, it's beautiful. I like it. So this is coming soon. I don't know if this is by now live or not, but I'm going to try to link whatever I can in the description box or wherever, as I already told you. Then an update from Yasi Cosmetics. I told you last time I made a bit of a fool out of myself because I thought this was an HIV palette. Of course it's not. At the end of filming, I noticed that this is going to be an autism themed palette. And I was honestly, sweeties, now what I'm gonna say, I was honestly a bit shocked when I saw the comments that Yasi Cosmetics got about this palette on Instagram, because why do people always have to be negative? You know, always have to be negative. Now, okay, you can blame me for trying to be positive all the time, but you know, I'd rather be positive and not just go and throw hate around all the time, you know? I don't know, I just want to praise the brand for doing this, for raising awareness for autism. I think this is nice. If you want to hate me for that, then please do. You know, maybe I don't have the complete knowledge. They're collaborating with some kind of organization, Autism Speaks. So I don't know what this organization stands for, if that is what everybody likes or not. But you know what? We cannot always just please everybody. So I don't know. I just want to say that I like it, what they did here. And you know, it's makeup, okay? We do not need to hate a brand for coming out with an autism themed palette. We do not have to do that. You know, I don't know. It's just stooping a bit low, if you ask me. And there's just so much hate in this world anyway. Why do we need to hate on makeup? Why? I just don't get it. You know, it's makeup, for crying out loud, seriously. So anyway, I like Yasi Cosmetics. I have one palette of Yasi Cosmetics. I would love to get more at some point. This is the Unbreakable palette. I love the theme. I love it, you know, so what can I say? Color scheme wise, it's not me right now, because, you know, mostly it's warm tones, and that is just not too much my vibe right now. But anyway, maybe at some point it will be. I do like the formula of Yasi Cosmetics, if there hasn't been a change or anything. So that is what it is. It retails for $40. I don't know if I said that already. And that is that. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. And that is, I think that is a new brand for me too. And this is Beautonomy. And I got also tagged in this, and they're coming out with new shades, and this is how they look. Let me just see if they have by now something new to show me. Okay, I think you can build your own palette here, because the shades that I just showed you, I see them here in a later post that just released a couple of hours ago when I'm filming this, in this palette. So it says here, with our palettes you choose every single shade. So I guess you can just build it the way you want it, and this is beautiful. This looks beautiful. I would buy this in a heartbeat, you know? This is really, really pretty. Okay, so yeah, so you get exactly what you want. This is such a good concept to build your own palette if you're into this. For some people it is intimidating and they don't know what to do with that. But build your own palette is first of all a beautiful tool just to play and to be creative and to sort of just learn how to to feel your vibes, you know, to feel your needs, even if you don't end up buying it, you know, but just to play with a tool like this on a website is amazing. Do it, you know, just do it. But this looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is Butonomy, a new brand for me. Super glad I got tagged in this. Really pretty. Then another palette that is sort of vibing a little bit in the same way that we just saw, and that is from Indie Cosmetics, and that is this palette. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one who's gonna like this, because this has so many pressed glitters and shimmers and only 2 mattes. I love it. I would definitely pull in some other mattes. Definitely, you know, some like a purple, I don't know, purple matte or something. But like, who cares? Everything else looks just so stunning that I kind of really want this. How does this, what is this called? And the number 1, Stunna is breaking the internet. Heartthrobs. I think maybe it's called Heartthrobs. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I think this is super cute. I love the color scheme. It's so pretty. So this is Indie Cosmetics. And with that, we're done, sweeties. I could have talked about so much more. You have no idea how much I'm leaving out, where I'm just telling myself, Leorah, you have only that much time. You know, I'm filming this on Monday. As I told you, I'm filming this on Monday before you're seeing this. So this is the last day of summer vacation. But I have to tell you, even though some of my kids are going back to kindergarten and some of them will go back to school at least for some days, and then the other days they will learn through Zoom. But the high holidays are coming up, the Jewish high holidays. So if anyone is still watching, maybe I should have said that in the beginning, but the Jewish high holidays are coming up, and that will probably also, you know, I'll be busy and I will probably have to reduce my video output a little bit, and maybe also the length of my videos. So at least till the holidays are over, which is at some point in October. We have a lot of celebrating to do. And you know, let's not forget, I'm not only a YouTuber, I am a mom of 7, and I also probably gonna have guests and stuff. So it's a lot of cooking, a lot of preparing, and you know, stuff like that. Plus I have all my animals. So, and I have all of you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I have all of you, because seriously, I don't know how I would even get through the day without you. Seriously, I'm so glad I have you. Thank you so much. So with all of that being said, please share your thoughts in the comment section. I promise you that I'm reading your comments, even though I'm not always reacting or something, but I do read everything. It's just that the workload for one person is starting to be really intense. So sometimes I just don't get around to answer, but I do read your comments and I love your comments, and I'm so glad that you're giving me feedback. It's so nice, and all the love that I'm getting there is just unbelievable. You know, it's unbelievable, and this is really the fuel that keeps me going, and that keeps me wanting to come back here and do this, you know. So thank you so much. And of course, if you're new here, then please subscribe to my channel. Feel free to browse around in my other content, because I do a whole variety, a whole mixed bag of things here on my channel. Please come back tomorrow for tomorrow's video, which is going to be the review for the Muse collection from Zodiac Cosmetics. And yeah, so I'll see you here tomorrow, and up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.